She's like, oh, we see him all the time. I'm like, you're crazy down here. And then they're crazy enough to like leave like they have one of those, like in their back door, they have one of those things that like closes like, it's like mesh, you know?
I don't like the magnets.
Yeah. I'm like,
What's
are you
in the
crazy?
tube?
But the things you have running around here, that's your back door. Come on, man. Crazy. They have like wild animals, coyotes. Didn't mean to curse. Hey, look, it's March 24th. Let's see what March 24th holds for us. Cheesesteak.
Bro, I never tried that.
I won't get a cheesesteak, but oh my god, I love
I never tried that.
then you gotta get out and live. Whoever
Really?
said that.
Also, Marissa said hi.
Every Notre Dame Saturday when they have a game, I have cheesesteak. Or I love cheesesteaks.
Do they really have this? The National Cheesesteak, like March Madness at MGM.
Oh, I didn't even read that.
They're,
Really? Yeah. Oh my god, I would love to take
I
one.
think I've been to all of them except for Chubby's.
I've never been to any of them. I don't get out very much. Actually, my wife and the kids are going to New York. She has cousins that live in New York City. They're like, you know, like a big travel agency for the stars. They're like, beyond. That's how much money.
If you like chilies, I can't think of the word. Like cheesesteaks, you like them? You should go to Harold's Deli. They're really.
I don't even know what that is.
They're humongous. They like sell like 31 slices or so. It's like humongous. Yeah.
Anyway, they're going there. Like, he's having like a birthday
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow night.
You're not going?
I'm like, yeah. So he's like, I'll send a driver. Pick you up. And she's like, my wife says yes to everything. First thing. She doesn't think about the consequences of her actions ever. So she automatically says yes. And I'm like, I can't go. I don't have that many days off. And there's zero chance you're coming to work, going to work. You're not going to get home until like 1:30 tomorrow. You just not. And she's like, oh no. And I'm like, no, so I can't go, but they're going. And I just keep saying, you're crazy. No, we're going to work the next day.
And you sending him a driver?
Yeah. That's how much fun it is. Everywhere they go, they have a driver. They just, if they come to see us, they have a driver. And the driver sits in the car all day. How do you mean that? Just have a driver. Yeah, that's the kind of people there. Today's all chocolate covered raisin day. I don't think I've ever had chocolate covered raisins.
I've never had a raisin.
I love raisins when I was a kid, but not anymore. That was all there was. On this day in history in 2018, many of your brethren, other high school students, staged a march for our lives. They walked out of school, marched for their lives, demanding gun control in response to the shooting at Stoneman Douglas High School in Florida.
I remember that. They did it there too.
Did they do that? See, I didn't remember that. Okay.
But they marched,
Like it all?
no, they walked, and I think they walked around the track.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that. I remember the shooting. Pretty crazy, but it was a pretty bad one. I don't remember the number, but it was pretty high. It was like 18, 19.
Is that the one where the security guard?
Did not do his
did not
job.
do his job?
Yeah, interesting story. So this a lot of high schools around the country are different than ours, and they have separate buildings. It's not all one building, you know. And this one high school had like separate buildings, and the building that the shooting was in wasn't locked, so you just walk in and out right off the bat. Probably not smart, but a kid like not much older than you guys decided one day he didn't even go to the school, but he just decided, yeah, I want to kill a bunch of people. So he just walked in, and he started shooting. And then there was a security guard like right outside the door, like right there. Heard the shooting and he just said, not go in. So he didn't go in the house. He had a gun. Like he didn't go in the house. And he got prosecuted.
Well, should have.
Yeah,
He should have.
yeah, because he just sat there and let it all happen. And like 18, 19, there's a lot of kids that got shot.
What is it, Stoneman?
Stoneman Douglas High School. That was a sad one. And then the kid just walked right out with all the people that were running away. He just walked out. They caught him. There you go. And let's see. We discovered tuberculosis on this day. Like I have that, so I keep coughing. And the first telephone call was made between New York and Chicago today, 1883. See that? And your jokes. Why are bananas such popular fruits? You know why?
No.
Because they have a peel.
17 people were killed.
17.
And 17 were injured.
That's a lot, you know? That's a big number. Wait, compare that to, how many were Columbine? I think it was 12. I think it was less, but it was so much like worse.
That was like the first.
Yeah. It was like 12, including.
13.
13. Absolutely.
I don't know if that included the shooters.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you
I
ever
don't count
actually.
them as like
You can't count.
victims.
They don't deserve it. You should never say their names again. Hey, why are grapes always so happy?
They're full of juice.
Oh my God, no. They have nothing to whine about. They have nothing to whine about. 'Cause you make wine.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. All right, riddles. Why don't eggs ever tell jokes?
You're scrambled.
Nope.
I don't think. Your son's son is doing the show. No.
Is they crack each other up?
They crack.
You're on the right track there.
Crack themselves
They
up.
crack.
Because they might crack up. Not bad, all right. And before Mount Everest was discovered, what was the highest mountain in the world?
Mount Everest.
Why?
They just
Still
haven't
there,
discovered
it's
it yet.
discovered.
Very good. Nobody's been able to get that all day.
With our thinking caps on today.
Hey, I would like to think, and I just thought of this morning, that I have, by just doing this, have raised your IQs by at least a point. And so I'm telling my wife, when I die, whenever that is, to write on my tombstone that I raised my students' average IQ by a point. I'm gonna take that with me.
I'm sure that's the first thing she's gonna want to put on your.
Probably not, but that's a lot of extra writing too, and might cost a lot of money, but yeah, I think it's worth it. To be honest. I'm not gonna have a tombstone anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm not going in for all that.
That's what I say.
I just want to be out there. You know. Just leave me somewhere.
Yeah, my dad said, he told me he wants me to bring his body out to the desert and let the vultures pick him apart.
Oh, well, that's-
I'm not sure I want that. You know,
I just want you sitting on a mantle so they can look at me.
that's what I'm doing, getting cremated. Yep.
Mom,
That's where my brother's. My brother's in my basement. There you go.
in your basement?
Yeah, in the thing. Well, his son has some too. And he has the big one. I have a little bit. But we actually have a niche at a place already. Like a place to put it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Where everybody
My
else is.
sister-in-law takes, wherever she goes, she takes my brother's ashes. And she spreads it. She takes a little.
Oh, we did it too. We take my brothers. We do that, yeah. Like here and there. We took them to Notre Dame. They left a little there. In our old neighborhood we grew up, it was like a little neighborhood with a lake where we both met.
Yeah, she just
We
takes-
did it there.
She takes them. Wherever she goes, she
It's
takes.
nice to do it. You know? Hey, Texas. How did we get to Texas?
You don't.
No, you do.
It's not
Oh,
real.
Oh, it's real.
You walk there.
Who originally owned Texas?
In Mexico?
Mexico.
Cause like I've learned about it like in middle school,
Look at you.
like
remember
and it was
that.
like part of a country, and then they became a state.
Yes, well, it's education time. So for about 10 minutes, I can hear you for 10 minutes during education time. Okay. Hey, little did you know there, the first tunnel had built on the river. That's what it looked like. All right, the first people that actually went to Mexico were like religious people. They set up missions like that one.
The compound?
Like the Alamo.
It's so small.
Who's
It
that?
is.
Yeah.
Well, it's just that
Oh,
one
wait.
building now. Right? It's not even one thing. Right? It's just like a,
There's like a little, yeah, I don't even know if there's a call it building.
just like a wall.
But it's a store,
Yeah, yeah.
and then it's just you walk around.
But they don't have that whole big thing anymore. Probably all gone.
That's what Oklahoma
Al Capone?
Yeah.
It could be. And maybe the guy from the, what's his name? The guy that's been missing now. He was killed.
Oh, but Jimmy Hoffa.
Jimmy Hoffa's probably there too.
Mm.
Al Capone, Jimmy Hoffa. Yeah, who knows?
Okay.
Imagine that if he was buried in the basement of the Alamo. You would always say that.
Mexico,
That doesn't happen. Yes, so how did we get there?
Look at Mexico, inviting people.
They invited us. Because it was part of theirs. No Mexicans wanted to go there. They were like, nah, we're good. So then the president of Mexico, Santa Ana, we were buddies, so I call him that. He was like, we gotta fill this area. We need people to farm the area. So he hired these real estate agents called empresarios to sell the land. And he invited Americans to come. So guess what we did? We took it. It was free land. I mean, it wasn't free. It was cheap land though. Cheap. I'm trying to look for where we got it. But the only thing was is you had to be a good person. They didn't want drunk people. And you weren't allowed to drink. Now, listen, most of the farmers in America owned what? That did the work.
Slaves.
Slaves. Thank you very little. So, but Mexico outlawed slavery. So when they invited you to buy the land, they were like, you can buy the land, you can come here and farm, but you can't bring your slaves. We were going to fight a civil war about this, right? Because they wanted to keep their slaves, right?
Yeah.
So, do you think they brought their slaves?
Yeah.
Yeah, they brought their slaves. Mexico was not happy
There's
about
no
this.
speed.
Let's see, does it tell us the price here? No drunkards, no bad people.
You only will do it.
It doesn't tell us the price, but when you bought it, you got cheap. It was a cheap price, and you got 177 acres of land. That's a lot of acres of land. I don't know like how big that actually is, but that's a lot of freaking. Like that's a lot, right? Like that's a lot of land. So it was a good deal to go there. And then now you have all this land, and it was worth a lot of money, and you didn't have to pay taxes for 10 years.
Bet.
Right? It was a great deal to go. You ever hear of Austin, Texas?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he was a real person, Stephen F. Austin. He was one of those real estate agents that sold all the land to these people. Okay. He becomes pretty famous. Let's see. So there was a lot of differences between the Texans and the Mexicans. Some of it was religion. They brought their slaves. There was a lot of ill will. They started getting mad at each other, right? And then the Texans eventually were just like, Mexican government, don't need you. We're good. We're just gonna keep the land here, and you can go away. But whose land? Mexico's. So Mexico, do you think they're just gonna give their land away? No. So they're like, no, you're leaving. And they were like, well, we already bought the land, so we're not gonna leave. So now they're really not getting along. So now there's gonna be a little war, a mini war, to battle for Mexico. Have you guys ever heard of this? No? Kind of crazy. All right, so still, we still had people going to Mexico, whatever. So it took a little while for this to really drag out because Mexico was busy with other things, so they couldn't just pick on the Texans, okay? And by the time they do, there's over 45,000 people from America living there, plus 5,000 African Americans who were the slaves. So now you have almost 50,000 people there. Okay, that Mexico has to deal with all these people trying to do something about it. Not very important, but once they hear that we're not happy, Santa Ana, the president, he arrests Stephen F. Austin and sticks him in jail for a little while. There's the Alamo.
He's something downtown.
Yeah, that was there.
Anybody ever go there and see that besides? No? Okay.
Where is it?
It's in Texas.
Well, then that can't be real either.
We're talking about Texas.
Interesting.
Okay, I don't know why you're saying this.
You brought it up. That
I didn't
was
say it was fake. Okay, so they do have a big battle there. Okay, there were Mexicans there. The Texans came, drove the Mexicans out. Okay, and then of course Mexico's going to want it back. Okay, Santa Ana and his troops came back and basically destroyed the small garrison of 187 men at the Alamo. All 187 U.S. defenders were killed, including Jim Bowie and a sitting U.S. Senator, Davy Crockett. Do you think it's wise to kill a U.S. Senator? No.
Oh,
So that's going to have a little bit of bad blood there, okay? Okay, and it was a crazy battle. Nobody ever saw that movie, The Alamo?
no.
Man, you guys gotta get out, seriously.
What?
It's pretty crazy. You gotta start seeing things, historical stuff. Pretty good. Most of the movie's boring, but the battle is pretty good. It's pretty good. So there's Jim Bowie, Davy Crockett. The other guy on the left there, he actually died from dysentery. He actually got sick. So he was dying before the battle even happened. Yeah. They did kill him, but he was already basically dead. But Davy Crockett, he fought to the end there. There you go. So once this occurs, once this happens, and the other Texans hear about this, they're like, wow, they slaughtered all these guys. Why didn't they take them prisoner? It just kills everybody, right? So it gave them more incentive to fight. Okay, and then remember the Alamo became the big rallying cry for these guys. Okay, so they have a couple little battles after that, but the big thing comes, at the Battle of San Jacinto, okay, here. Sam Houston, you know, in Houston, Texas?
Yeah.
I would hope so. Okay. Sam Houston is the guy. He led the Texans in the Battle of San Jacinto. The battle took 18 minutes. So the whole Mexican army was there, camped out by this river, and they rode through them with their horses and charged at them. And it took them only 18 minutes to destroy the whole Mexican army. 18 minutes. That's not long. Okay, killing 630 people. And they captured Santa Anna, the president, and they basically made him give up. Right, this is actually, they recreated this in the movie, if you ever see it. This is supposed to be Sam Houston sitting here on the ground. He hurt his ankle during the fight. That's Santa Anna surrendering. Santa Anna was a funny guy because he thought he was like tough. He thought he was like the best ruler in the world. Like he was the most powerful guy. And he was the first one that ran away when the battle occurred. And he just took off. Like, and everybody, all his men were like, where'd he go? You know, it was kind of funny. And then when they caught him, he was pretending to be a regular soldier and stuff. And then they were like, no, you're the president. We know who you are. We got you. Yeah. And everybody was picking on him and stuff like that. So now Texas becomes this country. I think Saddam said that, right? They become their own country.
Yeah.
Right? Their first president is Sam Houston. Okay. They were called the Lone Star Republic. They had a navy and an army. And then eventually in 1838, Sam Houston invited the United States to annex or incorporate Texas into the United States. It doesn't become a state yet, but it becomes like a territory. So they kind of like work. And here is the first presidential mansion of Sam Houston. So pretty nice, right? The president's house. President of Texas.
Is that still there?
Yes,
Oh,
he still lives there.
he's dead. Bro.
No. He lives on. His spirit lives on. It's on.
Bro, what?
Let's see. I think we got to.
Is
the
it like
end
a
of section 3.
Is it like a museum thing now?
Let's slide on. You know what? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it's actually there or not. We got past section 3, so I'll stop here. I'll give you the phone. All right, because you guys did the. Well, some of you probably did the. I'm in the wrong class. Where are we here? Oh, great! I have this. We did we didn't even do the scavenger hunt. We'll do that, and then you do the.
Yeah, it's still a thing.
After that.
It's
What?
still there. The mansion. It's still standing.
It is?
Sam
love it.
Sam Houston Memorial.
You class trip. Go see it.
Bro.
I never imagine it.
I've never been to Texas.
I would just send you on it. I think I would just send you.
You would just
Like-
send me.
Yeah.
Mr. O'Donnell. Like,
But I would make Kyle go with you.
I'm not allowed to be with him by myself for more than 10 minutes.
Oh, come on.
I've never been to Texas.
You never what?
Been to Texas.
Oh, you can go there.
I've been
All right,
to-
so where's here? Just do your scavenger hunt, and then the bill notes will be tomorrow.
I've been to Florida, Virginia, and New Jersey. Always New York, the state I was born in.
Wow.
Yeah.
No Texas though, huh? So
Mm-mm.
you hate Texas is what you
No. I've never been there. Like we do road trips. Like we drive to the
You're
states.
going to write Texas a letter and tell them that you hate them.
I never said that.
Dear Texas.
Excuse you. I never said that. I never
Yes.
said.
Dear Texas.
I never said
One of
that.
my students hate them.
No, I never said that.
She wishes you never existed.
Bro, what? What are you? I'm the one
Listen
that.
up.
Bro, I'm the one that
If she
knew.
ever comes over your border, make sure she pays for her feelings.
Okay, I'm the one that knew about that it was a country at first.
That's true. All right, I think education time's over.
I'm not even talking. Bro, what?
The other class, a little bit interested in that. The early ones.
With John.
Some of them discovered religion and were really interested in the Bible. Looking at it. Oh, yeah. People you wouldn't expect.
When he gets back, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh my God. Enthralled. Somebody that eat her. But the people start from all different places. So. And I was like, that's what I told him. So I said, well, you can start from anywhere.
Maybe I'll go start.
And she didn't really understand it. I said, well, the good thing is you have a computer, so you don't understand something. Just type it, whatever. What is this? So they really, by taking it away, they're pushing it. It's interesting. Maybe worse things. Whatever it is. Oh, yeah.
He's not that.
I think what she's trying to do though is stop taking in.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like, I think that's, because it got so bad, it's not getting kids that should be here. I think other buildings. We were. Not completely. As principal guy, man, I think it's got to figure it out. Yeah. Well, that would be a big.
You could be a vice principal that's firing or leaving, you know.
Well, if they did want to do it sooner than later, why did they, that would be on the needs?
They haven't, well, they put his posting there, but they haven't put it on the board minutes.
That is legal. Maybe they would.
Because he announced his participation after the previous board meeting. We got it with that one last,
So it should have been.
but it wasn't. They also never changed the calendar because, the original calendar had us having half days the week before last week. Because the NJGPA. And they never changed the calendar.
For a smoke, yo, did you bring ketchup with me?
Why did they switch it?
I smell ketchup, bro.
Because they don't know the dates and the state tells them when they're gonna give it.
Smell pop.
They have no control over
That's small.
The state has the money.
I don't do it.
The day started.
I don't even think we were there. I just have enough days to take.
I wouldn't muddle through it, where's it at?
I didn't know. It just the amount I get on. I like Steve. No, I honestly, let's see. And. Okay, so I even said that. My wife knows.
Who's over your wife and your son?
And listen, you guys all.
Your son is.
He's saying, oh, no. I keep calling him. It's ridiculous. Wow. Somebody.
Not in the rental. Just like because, I told her she wants this, what to take this. She doesn't even. So when he came back. Yeah, I was low, and the interest rate. Crazy, is it? So this is something she did. And knowing that I had to buy it.
Oh, that's what smells like ketchup.
That's why she didn't want to be pregnant. So by the time she took. But she knows. And then she just goes and she's done. releases it, or she'll just go. She goes, I'm not even gonna find it. She goes, I'll just write out the check. Taking 3 years to get off. It's a nice car.
Yeah, I guess we kind of do. She was one down. That was the thing. We didn't think of it that way.
Yeah. And she knows by now. And if she hates the car, trade it in.
How much lower did she get?
What's under 5? She wanted. And she only put 5 down. The tire protection.
We did that too. Everything was like,
The tire protection, I can get later. It's maybe $20 a month. Not even $20. And she gets, oil and tire rotation. The first 2 are free. That's $250. She gets 1 flat tire.
like he said, we were like, well, we're gonna have to fix it, so.
Yeah, and you can take it any month, and you can take it any month. You're not gonna have to go to Costco. And they're gonna put the tire on the right, same tire. She drove it to work. She didn't ride it yesterday. She drove her whole car.
What are you gonna do with that?
We're taking it. My niece is people. I have no car payments.
Here you go. It's fine. I think I have not had a property yet, so it's like-
We always have car payments.
so I was like, well,
And that was enough.
pretty much what I was. Kind of nice. I don't really do that. Right, I
I've
don't
seen
know.
it because I think he crossed the, but how did pilots die? Not the people who trust.
Yeah, that's the crazy part.
That's the.
The pilots got hurt. And they're not even like seriously injured, like they're home. Like,
The way it came, it was on the ground already. So you would think that the nose. Pilots are.
but it's a lower plane too. So it's like lower to the ground. It's like one of those express ones that are small. And they're lower to the ground.
Oh,
And so it's almost like the same height.
then they found a flight attendant on the tarmac, still strapped in her seat,
That's what
and their jump seats, which is a ridiculous thing to call.
because that's not even a real seat.
No, I was on a plane once, coming home from Florida, and they were getting turbulence. And the pilot comes on and says, flight attendants, please take your jump seats. I've never heard that. I was. Dropped. We dropped.
Like, where's the alcohol? But whenever we honestly do that, go somewhere, I have to like. I think when we. Last time. I think we just went to see her. Florida, to see her. It was like 8 in the morning. I was like.
They're all
The date's there. There, we're going over this. And they're like, what? I go, oh. In like 20.
I'm like, when someone. I'm sure. What was.
Right there. There are lots of people. He was like, well, I'm. When they eventually she's like, okay, well, go to the back of the library because I need you're going to work on something there. And when they left, all the history people were just looking at each other. What were they work? And why did we have to listen to it? Nah, I don't know her. Well, all these years. She never looks happy. She just looks angry. Like, she's somebody. Because that was the first question. First thing. I was like, probably. When I figured when she was trying to figure that out. This person was her. I was like, oh, God. Yeah.
But it's not. A lot of, but they didn't. I've never seen this guy. He wasn't us up because he wouldn't have all these books there. You have pictures of. And she's been here for a while?
Oh, yeah, probably.
Okay, well, I'm gonna bring in your book.
I would imagine she's been here for a long
I don't have to bring it in, I can probably get your book.
time. Which is funny to hear that. And even like, they had to sit at a different table. And he just turned around and looked at us. Like, I don't know where, I don't know where.
Another one go through this list. It's weird, because
You never see emails either, so.
we have people on here. Who haven't been here for like.
Hello?
Remember all? How long?
Oh, yeah. Holy cow.
people, like,
Not trying. Do like an email. Whatever.
I would think.
But they're fine. Oh. They don't care. If they care. Go ahead. I'll just keep asking. It's like, it's just like your question.
Oh, they, pardon me?
Right, they probably did. 14, they wanted to be. Really? It used to be. It used to be my school and then school and then.
Well, she just left. You just choose. How long?